A while back, one of my late friends told me that their favorite game was Journey. I then asked, is it about a journey? They unfortunately died before they could answer, but luckily I managed to buy it for $5 on Steam to find out. It was a short but good game. It had a small scope and executed on the few ideas they had perfectly. Unfortunately, this short and sweet game was overshadowed in my mind because of another game I bought around the same time. After that journey, I came back to it because I have a love-hate relationship with Dishonored and its DLC at the moment. The first level, I guess you can call it, serves several purposes and is very cleverly designed. When you first play the game, it's just a tutorial and some cool ruins to explore before moving on. On a second playthrough, it's a reminder of how to play as well as a level select, letting you jump to whichever part of the game you want to play at that moment. The tutorial isn't that long, since it's a very simple game. You walk, look around, fly, and can conjure a pulse that lets you interact with the world in various ways, usually with the magical cloth guys you find throughout the game that do various things. At the end of every level, you meditate and are greeted by a white man in a white void who gives you some of the backstory behind the place you explore. The entire game is based on this very simple structure, and if the game didn't have superb level design and progression, it'd be very boring. Luckily for mankind as a whole, it does. In the first real level, you wander around to repair a bridge by freeing cloth guys. This is also the first time you can meet companions, who are other people playing the game at the same time as you. From what I could tell, you could only meet one companion at a time, but it's a cute touch to find other travelers that can help you out or just wander around with. If you exit a level together with them, they'll be the same person with you in the next. However, beware, as they can also mess with your progress for certain achievements. So just, In the next level, you explore a wide, barren desert with the main purpose of testing my patience. It's saved by the Cloth Gang, leading you to where you need to go next and speeding up the journey when they feel like it. Eventually you reach a tower that you can climb with some ominous figures, and then you can free a bunch of cloth guys. Next up is a surfing level. Nothing much to say aside from being a unique, faster paced segment in an otherwise slow game. It's also one of the prettiest things I've ever seen. Imagine how much better this would look if I recorded this on a half-decent PC. Here's some footage of that. I forgot who I stole this from. After that, you're brought to this ocean-like place with these seaweed and jellyfish guys that help you travel upwards. Then you go through these ruins where you get to fear for your life, or you can hug the wall, your choice. After escaping the please die, please die, please die dimension, you get sent to the average 7th gen game where you are shown a recap of your journey while climbing to the top of the chamber. Finally, you reach the climax of the game. The familiar sand is replaced with snow, alongside various snow-based mechanics like your scarf freezing over to stop you from flying and wind that blows you back. Once you're past the valley, the game starts to combine the various mechanics you were introduced to throughout the game in order to make a grand finale to your journey. Amidst all the ruins there used to be people who lived alongside nature and the cloth creatures you meet throughout the game. The cloth creatures once powered these massive cities that they lived in, but as their cities grew and the nature vanished to make way for grand structures, the cloth that powered it also went. Thus it became something to fight over, something to make weapons for, something to destroy for. And eventually, they destroyed themselves. Now that you've seen the consequences of their actions and began the process of undoing it, you are given a final gift from those of the past. You become white.